Hi class. I've been getting several emails from you asking about how to find books and articles, or even how to use the JSTOR catalog that was mentioned in your library assignment handout. So I decided to make this little video. Now, just to recap, most of you, if not all of you, should have gone to a research workshop earlier in the term. So if you remember, you went to the library and the very helpful librarians made a workshop for you. Now in that workshop, amongst other things, they also talked about how to find articles and books. And there's several ways in which you can find academic articles and books using the library catalog. So on your portal, there's a few of those links there. One is under, if you go to Library Resources, by clicking over here on your left-hand menu, there you'll find a nice little bar there where you can search how to find library articles. Now, the folks at the research workshop actually prepared for you a guide on how to distinguish between academic articles and also how to find them. And you'll find that under your library assignment. Remember, I put the link there. So if you follow that link, it's going to take you to the page that the librarians prepared for you. And in that page, you'll find detailed instructions on how to find scholarly journal articles. But what about JSTOR that I mentioned in that handout? Now, to find JSTOR and use it, you would have to go to your library catalog. One of the quickest way to find, you can just search for it here, but you can also click on the popular databases, and then you're going to find the link there. So here it is, JSTOR, right in the middle. So if you click there, now if you're logging in from home, as I am, you have to log in with your user ID. Now I've already logged in earlier today, so it got me right in. And you're going to get to this search bar. Now, to help, you might want to limit your search to only the journals in history. As you can see, JSTOR catalogs journals from many different disciplines, from zoology all the way to African American studies. So when you go off next year into your programs, even if it's in developmental cell biology, you might find JSTOR useful. Now, how do I find my articles? So let's say that I'm researching, my event is Henry the Navigator's launching the Portuguese exploration in the 15th century. So I might want to search for Henry the Navigator, and let's say exploration. Now notice that I put Henry the Navigator between quotation marks. This means that I want to keep those words together. I don't want the search engine to look for Henry and then look for the and look for navigator all separated. I want to look for them together. And let's click search and see what I get. Okay, I got 172 items. Some of them are articles. You can tell if you look over here, you're going to have a title, an author, the name of an article, as well as the date, page numbers, and the like. When it's a book review, you're going to either on the title, it's going to say review, or it's going to say reviewed work. Now, as you can see, that way I can quickly scan through and tell the different kinds of items. Now remember, you have to find journal articles and books and book reviews for step 3. So here's a quick way of doing so. Now this first article here, I might not be that interested because it was published in 1948. You want to keep your search to something more current. Now here's a review of a book called Prince Henry the Navigator, A Life. So a biography of Henry the Navigator. So this might be interesting. It's published in the English Historical Review, and it might be a good review for me to look at. Let's see if I find an article. Oh, here is an interesting article dealing with a particular controversy around the voyage of exploration. And that was published very recently in 2004. So that's interesting. There's also another article on the West in the American Age of Exploration. So that might be interesting as well. Now in JSTOR, if you click on the title of the item, actually let's go to this one, you will get the full article in a PDF format. So you can either scan through, read through here, or you can view the PDF. Yes, I accept the terms of condition, and then it's going to download. And there you are. There's the first page that gives you the details about the journal, where it was published, the author, and then you have the actual PDF as if you were opening the actual journal. So here's your review. The articles are going to look pretty similar. Now in the handout, what about books, right? You also have to find books. Now JSTOR doesn't index books per se, but it has the book reviews. So if I was looking for books and I found a book review of Prince Henry the Navigator, A Life by Peter Russell, I could simply search for this title here in the library catalog. I'm not sure if it's going to let me copy, but let's see now. If I go to our library catalog, and I hope your internet's faster than mine. Yep, you did. I want to search by title, and I want to search. There you go. See, the catalog, these are the books, these are articles. So it actually gives me reviews as well. If I hadn't found them already, I would find other ones over here. And there's my book. And it's available at Robarts. There's a copy there. So hopefully you find all of these tips useful. And like I said before in many of your in tutorial, but also in class, if you have any problems finding anything in the library, stop by the research desk, ask the librarian. Even at New College, you can go to the New College library and talk to a librarian there about finding the sources that you're looking for. They're very helpful and they'll be happy to help you. And I'll see you later.